Paul Gallen dodged suspension and injury to arrive at game 200 in his beloved black, white and blue. Facing the NRL's most noted competitor, turned the Bulldogs into watchdogs as they went about trying to creep within one win of the top 8. The Sharks sustained an early jolt when Jason Bakuya succumbed to an ankle problem 3 minutes into his first game for a month. However, one of the rival back rowers enjoyed a much better beginning to this encounter.
Links up with Hodkinson here. Alatau, first man play, bumps off the tackle of Graham, and the Bulldogs do convert.
Young Cronulla three-quarter Ricky Latelli tried to hatch an egg, but the yoke was on the opposition when Nathan Gardner exposed some lazy line defence by the Bulldogs.
Putting it back on the inside for Best. He finds Gardner, he finds a way through, and the Sharks are on the board. Can't he chime in at the right time?
However, the home side's defenders were also at fault when they failed to play the whistle on the end of a big charge by Greg Eastwood up the middle.
Gets it away to Barber. There's nobody at home. Gardner is chasing. He won't get to him, and Ben Barber.
Barber's electrifying finishing ability was all that separated these two teams at the halfway stage of a tight battle. The other fullback was similarly looking to find some cracks in the opposing line, but instead he was the one left exposed. When it came to turning the other cheek, Gardner's teammate Wade Graham couldn't avoid a human wrecking ball called Frank Pritchard.
Graham! Oh, Frank got him in a Pritchard crusher.
That brutal shot was deemed to be illegal after review by video referee Bernard Sutton, and that made Frankie cranky. Amazingly, Graham stayed on, while his former Penrith teammate was given a spell. Under a full moon, it was turning out to be a strange old evening, and Ben Pomeroy was the next to take leave of his senses.
Stapleton can't contest it, and then Ben Pomeroy, I think he thought he was playing NFL.
Canterbury were given a little extra breathing space after Chad Townsend interfered with Josh Morris as the speedster attempted a quick play of the ball. Steve Turner's penalty put the Bulldogs up by 8. And then the experienced winger was on the end of a beautiful cross kick that came courtesy of Trent Hodkinson.
Going in for Hodkinson, who will chip it out towards Turner. They do get there. It took an extra set of 6, but the kick was beautifully weighted for Steve Turner.
The difference of 2 converted tries was halved by the unstoppable Sam Tagatese.
Here's Jeremy Smith giving it to Tagatese. Sam will dive in. He scores. The Sharks hit back. And this one is far from done with yet.
Cronulla threw everything they could at their crosstown rivals in a bid to equalise. However, Jim Dimmick's Dogs stayed solid and sealed it in the closing minutes.
They'll feed it back for Hodkinson all the same. He'll snap it. They weren't too close.
The 7-point success nudged Canterbury to within 2 points of 8th place Newcastle on the Telstra Premiership table. And while they remain afloat, Hodkinson knows they still have plenty of work to do.
We knew it was going to be a battle, you know. They wanted to finish off the year very strong, and we're still a chance of sneaking in the top 8. So, yeah, we're just happy with the 2 points. It was an ugly win, but we got there.
David Rowlands, Big Pond Sport.